I'm not gonna lie, that result niced me. Red Star Belgrade 2, Liverpool nil. This is your Champions League match day review. Honestly, Red Star Belgrade, I didn't expect that. I tell you that for a fact. Like that for me, those two games, home and away, 6 points in the bag. Match that with the win that you lot got at Anfield against PSG in the first game of the group. I thought plain sailing Liverpool are going through this group. But really and truly, it comes back to my original prediction. I said one English team at least will be going out. And for me, I said Liverpool because PSG and Napoli, as far as I'm concerned, before the group stage anyway, I was like, they're no mugs. Now, PSG are looking like a bit of a mug because, and they're making me look like a bit of a mug because they are struggling. They are actually struggling. They were lucky to get away with a draw in the 1-1. They were lucky to get away with a draw in the 2-2, both against Napoli. And obviously, they got pumped by Liverpool at Anfield. Now, I know the scoreline says 3-2, but it was a game that Liverpool absolutely dominated. But Liverpool's thrown them a lifeline. Liverpool have taken a group that was in their hands. It's now up for grabs. Napoli's on 6 points. They're on 6 points. PSG's on 5 points. And Red Star's on 4 points. How has this happened? Now, Liverpool, 9 games, 3 wins. Now, we know there was a big run of tough fixtures, including Napoli, including PSG, Chelsea, Man City, etc. Obviously, Arsenal on the weekend. But 3 wins in 9 games? And you're telling me you're going to be title challengers? You're telling me that you were runners-up last year in the Champions League and deservedly so? This is how you're going to perform? Nah. Man, we're trying to compare Mo Salah to Ronaldo and Messi because of one season. But when people say it's a one-season wonder, it's hating. Nah, I'm not having it. What I'm not going to have, I tell you, is Liverpool fans trying to blame Klopp and use Klopp as an excuse for that performance and that result. Start of the season, I made wasn't even a bold statement. It was a simple statement. Liverpool's midfield and their squad is not as strong as Manchester City's. It's not to say they got no strength in depth. It's just to say it's not as strong as Man City's. Klopp makes 2 or 3 changes. All the Liverpool fans are out there. Oh, he underestimated Red Star. He played a weak team. But you told me you've got the strength in depth. So if Lallana, Sturridge, Milner, Wijnaldum play, you still got Salah, you still got Mane, Van Dijk, Trent, Robertson, they're all there. Alisson, 70 million. But because you make 1 or 2 changes, your team is no longer strong enough to beat Red Star. Now, I'm not saying it is strong enough because clearly you're lost. But you can't put it down to the manager when you were telling and trying to convince everyone that this season, because of your signings, now you got the strength in depth. But when that strength in depth is tested, they fail. When you play Chelsea in the League Cup with your second team and lost, it's a second team. But you told me you got the strength in depth. So you tell me, Liverpool fans, have you got the strength in depth or have you not? I just want to know. I need to know where we stand on this. Just let me know in the comments below. Have Liverpool got the strength in depth to compete in, I would say 4, but you're out of the League Cup already, but 3 competitions this year? Maybe just 2, the Champions League and the Premier League. Have you got that strength in depth? I need to know. But as it is, you lost. 2-0. Brilliant goal for the second goal, I tell you, from Milan Pavkov. 25 yards. Alisson got a fingertip on it. I'm not going to blame him for it. Possibly a better keeper might have saved it, but you can't take anything away from that shot. Brilliant goal. And the first goal conceded from a set piece. And Liverpool, I'm not going to say they're struggling to get out of the group, but they're going to have to beat at least one of PSG away or Napoli at home by 2 goals. And the way Napoli's playing, 1-1 a draw with PSG. But for me, it's a game that they deserve to win. PSG, I say deserve to win. PSG in the first half played pretty well, and they got a lead that you could say they probably just about deserved through Bernat. But in that second half, similar to the first half, pretty much the whole match in PSG, the first or the third round of fixtures in the group, Napoli dominated, and they got a much-deserved equaliser via Lorenzo Insigne from the penalty spot. Other English team in action was Tottenham Hotspurs. This was a must-win of must-win. Literally, if they did not win this game, they were out of the Champions League. Done. And it started so badly. Luke de Jong, 2 minutes in, at Wembley, gives PSV the lead. And they keep that lead for 70 to 80 minutes. I think it was, 78th minute. Harry Kane first got the equaliser. And then in the 89th minute, he, I would say, affected the goal. It was his header, which took 2 deflections and went in. I think went down as an own goal in the end. But I tell you, boy, they needed that. Because they were on the brink. They were literally on the brink. But because of Inter Milan's late equaliser against Barcelona through Mauro Icardi, it means that it's a hard task. I mean, technically, it's in their hands, but equally, it's in Inter Milan's hands. Because Barcelona, they're through. Spurs have to beat Inter Milan at Wembley, and then they have to beat Barcelona away at the new camp. If they do both of that, they're through. But if they drop points in either of those games, the reality is Inter Milan, they're playing PSV at home. I'm expecting them to win that game. And Spurs, as it stands, is currently 3 points behind them and with a worse head-to-head. So Spurs have got an uphill struggle to get out of this group. It's looking like Europa. Looking like a London Europa contingent of Spurs, Arsenal and Chelsea this season. It's rough. It's rough over in London, I tell you. Other results across the night. Atletico Madrid won 2-0 against Borussia Dortmund. That sent them joint top of the group. That was played at Atletico Madrid. Griezmann with the late clincher after Saul Niguez put the Spanish team 2-0 up. Porto won 4-1 against Lokomotiv Moscow. Schalke 2-0 at home to Galatasaray. And Thierry Henry. What's going on, bro? What is going on? 5 games of his managerial career over in Monaco. And he's yet to get a win. 3 losses, 2 draws, including a drubbing against Club Brugge at home. I mean, the first 10 minutes they started brightly, but literally it was all downhill from there. So much so he brought on 2 17-year-olds, gave them their debut, gave them a run out, because that club and those players, they are bereft of confidence, they're bereft of ideas, and they're just bereft of energy and will and fight. And it's evident that Thierry Henry has a lot to do if he's going to turn it around over in Monaco. But equally, we finish where we started. Liverpool and Spurs, they still have a lot to do themselves if they're going to make it out of their Champions League group. For England's sake, not for mine, for England's sake, you've got to do it. Make sure you check out all our other videos here. Our podcast is live on SoundCloud, iTunes and Spotify. Check the link below.